Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Astrology for Mystics with Jen. Today, I'm going to be talking about Christmas, Yule, and Saturnalia. Because Christmas, as we know it today, it's really not a single tradition. It's a fusion, a woven tapestry of two ancient worlds. Yule is the northern celebration of winter solstice. Saturnalia is a Roman festival of chaos, feasting, and reversal. These two holidays could not be more different, yet both are absorbed, reshaped, and layered into what has eventually become known as Christmas. And to understand the modern holiday, we must understand the two ancient forces behind it. Yule is a quiet, sacred solstice. It was a celebration of nature's turning point, the longest night, the rebirth of the sun, and the moment the light begins its slow return. Yule was a spiritual grounding festival. Evergreens were brought indoors to honor life. Candles and hearth fires lit to protect against the dark. Sacred feasting from stored winter foods, storytelling, rest, and quiet reflection. They honored ancestors, spirits, and the gods, especially Odin, because Odin is the original Yule Father. Yule aligned with the rhythm of winter, which was slow, introspective, holy, and deeply symbolic. It wasn't about gifts. It wasn't about performance. It wasn't about debt or pressure. It was about survival, gratitude, and the magic of the returning light. So Yule was peaceful. Saturnalia, on the other hand, was the opposite. It was a festival dedicated to Saturn, the god of boundaries and time, karma, limitation. And in a cosmic irony, Saturn's own festival was built on the idea of escaping him. So Saturnalia became chaotic feasts, excessive drinking, master serving the enslaved, public revelry, gambling, pranks, and social upheaval. It was joyful disorder. It was a pressure release valve for a society ruled by strict discipline. And this is where Yule could be considered the quiet fire, while Saturnalia the roaring blaze. Yule honored stillness in nature. Saturnalia honors chaos and indulgence. Yule embraces reflection, while Saturnalia embraces rebellion. Yule was the soul, Saturnalia the shadow. And then came Christmas. As Christianity spread, it didn't erase these ancient holidays. It absorbed them. The spiritual symbolism of Yule merged with the social excitement of Saturnalia, wrapped in Christian theology and placed on December 25th. So today's Christmas carries Yule evergreens, candles, and solstice symbolism, Saturn's feasting, gift-giving, revelry, and chaos, Christian storytelling layered on top. It's a holiday born from duality, light and dark, stillness and celebration, nature and society, spirituality and spectacle, the joy and the heaviness, the magic and the pressure, the peace and the noise. Christmas reflects the tension between the calm of Yule and the wildness of Saturnalia, a blend of winter's sacred silence and humanity's need to escape its worries. The true meaning lies in the contrast. Yule reminds us to slow down, to sit by the fire, to honor the turning of the seasons, and to reconnect with our spirit. Saturnalia reminds us to let go, to celebrate survival, to break the rules, to laugh, to feast, and release what weighs us down. And together they form the holiday we now celebrate, a dance between darkness and light, discipline and freedom, sacredness and celebration. And this is the real story of Christmas, a union of opposites, a blend of ancient traditions, a holiday shaped by both quiet of Yule and the uproar of Saturnalia. So Christmas for me comes from history, from understanding history, understanding that the ancients celebrated the winter solstice. And the word Christmas literally comes from the Latin and the Old English roots meaning more Christ. In Britain, early Christian missionaries went door to door on December 25th to spread the message of Christ to the heathen homes, blending new beliefs with the old winter customs. And so it is this lineage behind what Christmas has become today. We think about the Grinch. The literal origin of the Grinch is actually modern, and it was created with Dr. Seuss in 1957. Dr. Seuss wrote the story after feeling disgusted, seeing Christmas shopping culture explode. People stressed out, overspending, competing, and going into debt just to prove their love with gifts. So originally, the Grinch wasn't about being evil. He symbolized the people who felt alienated, broke, overwhelmed, and spiritually disconnected. So in that sense, the Grinch is the voice of those who can't afford Christmas, those who feel pressured by consumerism, those who see the holiday as stressful rather than joyful, those who withdraw instead of participating. And so the Grinch represents the shadow side of the season. There is a deeper symbolism here because the ancient origins of Saturnalia, it's very ironic because Saturnalia was about abundance, indulgence. And Saturn, astrologically, is the planet of limits, scarcity, financial pressure, reality checks, hard lessons. So in a symbolic way, the Grinch embodies Saturn's energy during a season rooted in a festival named after Saturn himself. It's like the holiday is about giving, but Saturn reminds you of your budget, your responsibilities, and boundaries. And the Grinch becomes the modern archetype of, I don't have the money, I don't have the energy or the spirit for this forced celebration. The Grinch is the Saturn figure of Christmas, the one who pulls back, the one who questions the excess and points out the emptiness of consumerism. And interesting enough, in the story, the Grinch only softens when Christmas becomes non-material, when gifts don't matter. And I think that that's the ultimate Saturn lesson. Strip it all down to what's real, to what's meaningful and lasting. It's all about togetherness, not about the gifts. So with this season among us, don't worry about how much money you have. Don't worry about competing with gifts. Just be grateful of being together. Because really this season is about stocking up for the winter. And we have to remember the duality. Light and darkness coexist, just like the solstice itself. Thank you all for listening to this video about Christmas and Yule and Saturnalia and the Grinch. Please like, subscribe, and share. Definitely comment. Let me know how you're doing. Until my next video, guys, peace out.